Hi there, I've got a new Arum to show you here. Let's play some chords right off. So just finished up this guy a little while ago, and so I've done a number of Arum demonstrations, so I'll try to stick with what's unique on this one. First of all, I think most notable is this set of wood, which I will rotate here, and I hope that on the video you can see what kind of really intense chatoyance this wood has, that quality of looking like velvet, like it has a nap or depth. This wood is called Chittagong, or Indian redwood. And one of the very coolest things about Facebook is that I've met people all over the world. And one of them has become my friend in India, and his name is Rahul Wagmer. I hope I'm saying that right. I've never said it before. Hi, Rahul. And every once in a while, he calls me and says, hey, I have this cool set of wood. This is an access to wood that I wouldn't otherwise get. And he showed me this picture, and I had to have it. So I've had this in my stores for a couple of years, and as it cured. And it's a very mahogany-like wood, not as stiff as a nice set of quarter sawn Honduran mahogany or Cuban mahogany, but having a nice tap tone nonetheless. And when you put it together with this looks, it's kind of hard to beat. But what really surprised me about this wood was how powerful and crisp a guitar it has created. Really, really interesting, fun to build with this wood. Fun because it turned out to be good. This has also a Sitka spruce top. I had a bunch of Sitka spruce that came from my father's stash that was that I knew from my childhood, and I've used all but a couple of sets of that, but I've acquired about 100, I don't know, I haven't counted them, a stash of Sitka from the same era, from the early 70s. And amongst it is a number of different trees. And this one, what I assume are a number of different trees because they look the same. This stuff is kind of wide-grained. It's really well quarter sawn, so there's beautiful medullary rays or silking across the entire top. So that tells me that it came from a pretty good tree, a pretty large tree, or else that it was just cut right on the quarter, because a lot of times you'll have medullary rays. You'll have that silking, which indicates a perfect quarter, only on a portion of the top. In this case, it goes all the way across the top. What's really notable about this wood is it's stiff. It is incredibly stiff. So I'm able to make the top pretty thin and get it that much lighter. And I think it makes a very, very responsive guitar. Also, with really stiff woods, they take a little while to break in. And this guitar has changed incredibly in the, 10 days that I've had it strung up. It's quite bright as it is now. I expect it to mellow out, but what it has is that incredibly juicy, detailed bass that I'm really enjoying right now. quite a nice fat top end here. I think the thing that surprised me most about the Chittagong is how much sustain it gives. It's not a very dense wood. It's a pretty light wood. And my usual, I'm always having to sort of adjust my overall picture. I guess this is the process of gaining knowledge as a builder. But I'm always adjusting my sort of overarching picture of how woods behave. And this one really surprised me because I would expect a wood that had this kind of porosity and be lightweight like this to have a very short sustain. But as you've heard, it doesn't. It rings for a long time. Even way up here on, around the 10th, 12th fret on the big wound strings, it still has a pretty nice resonant voice. Don't go up that high. The rest of this guitar is, it's ebony. It's Ceylon ebony, also from India. So the wood is largely from India. There's some bloodwood in the little inlay, which is ultra simple. It's just a diamond up here and a little square at the 12th fret. This is the first of the Arums I bound. I put abalone in the purfling. You can see maybe that sparkle. So, like all these Arums, it's pretty understated in the first glance, and then you see that it's got a lot going on. I'm very pleased with this instrument. It's a multi-scale, obviously. You can see the bridge and the nut are both not perpendicular to the string path. It's got the elevated fingerboard, which makes playing up here above the 12th fret just easy. Actual access to that. And I don't know what else to say. Mahogany neck, that's what I put on most of my guitars. Mahogany. So, Tom, I hope you like this guitar. It was a pleasure to build for you. And there it is, Arum in Chittagong and old stock Sitka spruce.